just want to clarify one thing. There was a fall Kiera had 4 or 5 days before she passed that was in the bathtub.
Right.
Okay.
And then on carpet a second time.
And then, right. But I think those get confused.
Okay, well, he's still on satellite here. Dr. Wecht, could this child have gotten this hemorrhage from slipping in the bathtub?
I do too.
If the fall were from some distance with some force. But let me point out that the fall in the bathtub, correct me if I'm wrong, supposedly occurred about a week, at least 5 days before. At that time, the hemorrhage begins to become organized. There was no microscopic evidence of organization whatsoever. This was pure blood. There's no way that this subdural hemorrhage was 5 to 7 days old. No way.
Okay. I just wanted that clarified. I just wanted that to be clarified.
Oh, no, listen, I want your questions.
Yeah.
I want your questions, but I you know, this is, I'm glad he was still on satellite. So, what do you think about this?
I'm just shocked. I know how we were. I'm speechless.
You do know she's gone. And you have someone that's come in and examined her after the fact and said, here's why. We don't know how, we don't know who did it or what happened, but we do know what ended her life.
Yeah.
You found Darby in the crib unresponsive. And who found Kiera?
We all did, all three of us.
I think you said somebody better go check on Kiera. So you probably found her first.
So you know.
No.
'cause you were
I've
there.
read it.
We were
I talk to
all
detectives
there.
all the
We
time.
were all there.
I
You won't
understand the
talk to the
antagonism
detectives.
between y'all, but I have to tell you, I'm really surprised that you're more interested in bickering with them than you are processing this information.
Because it's hard. It's hard because we have put these walls up for 4 years. God had us in the palm of his hand. That's just faith. That's all that we've lived off of is faith for 4 years, praying, knowing that the right person would come and the answers would be given to us. And that's it. That's all I can say is that.
Well, maybe these are answers that are being given to you right now. You understand, I don't have a horse in the race here between this side or this side. You understand what I'm saying? I have no vested interest in this, but and far be it from me to tell you I know how you feel, because if you haven't lost a child, you can't know. But I speculate that if I had spent 4 years telling myself my child died from a reaction to vaccination and found out, A, that's not even remotely possible, and B, there's clear evidence of blunt force trauma, that would be of great interest to me. Is that not of great interest to you?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's just, it's shocking.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.